So why am I crying? My eyes are burning and I am trying to stop the tears from running down my face because I'm making chicken tortilla soup and I just cut a whole mess of onions. But I wanted to come on and talk to you because sometimes our kids are faced with things that are hard and or that they don't agree with or they think are unfair or unjust or immoral or not right or disgusting. And so as homeschoolers or parents or people, we have this amazing privilege to come alongside and to teach our kids how to be the change, how to approach situations that are hard properly. And so what do you do when you don't agree with something? What do you do when something rubs you the wrong way or offends you? I know things bother me and things bother my kids. And so in this whole journey of raising up future adults, we need to address things like the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, I love football. And actually, my kids start talking about fun snacks and jalapeno poppers and spinach dip and all this thing right at the beginning of the new year because we don't usually do stuff like that except during the Super Bowl. And so, what do our kids do? How can we encourage them when things go on that are anti them or anti their belief? The first thing we can do is we can encourage our kids to be informed and to vote. Hello. I grew up in a non-voting home, and so as a first-generation voter, it's important to me that the kids understand the whole electoral process. So in your family, in my family, we need to teach our kids that their voice does matter, and that one voice may not break a chain, but one voice united with another can absolutely make a difference. So one of the things that we can do is to teach our kids to vote. Another thing we can do is we can teach our kids to write, to use proper language, to use proper grammar, to use proper spelling, and to write to important people when they're faced with something that they don't agree with. And I'm using the Super Bowl halftime as a backdrop with my own son and encouraging other people to do the same. We love that. I'm not a football gal, but I love Super Bowl Sunday. I love the snacks. I love picking which color I like the best and then cheering for them to win. And when the halftime show requires that my teenage sons need to leave the room, I have a problem with that. And they have a problem with that. So instead of just complaining about it, I have done the research of who are the important people that they need to contact and right better. They don't know this yet, but that's what they're going to be doing. Pepsi Cola is the sponsor of the halftime show, so they're going to be writing Pepsi. We got a list of all the advertisers. We're going to be writing to the advertisers because when you don't agree, it's not okay to just complain about it. We have to do something with that. And if we unite our voices together, me with my own children, my husband and I with our family, you with your kids, and we make our opinions known, we have the ability to create a ripple in the pond. Now, the final resort would be to simply not support things that we don't agree with. So we want to be known by our love. We want to be kind. We want to be patient. We want to be intelligent and articulate. But these are the things that we need to teach our kids too. How to address these things that are big cultural issues in a way that's loving and kind. So anyway, I'm going to go back to crying because I am cutting and preparing my chicken tortilla soup for a very busy evening, making sure that it's set and ready to go. But I wanted to let you know that I have a freebie for you. If you follow the link, I created some templates for kids of different ages. If they did want to use the Super Bowl halftime show as a thing that they can practice expressing themselves, do they have ideas or opinions about what would be a better halftime show? What would that be? What would that look like? Is there a way to make it more of a community event, having schools or communities come together and put up ideas and then have it be voted and then have that be, I don't know. Your kids are super creative. I know they are. I know they can come up with something better than what I've seen in the past few years. So I wanted to let you know that there's a freebie over there. It's a template. You can use it as copy work. You can use it as a springboard for, well, I completely disagree with her, and this is what I would say. You could use it as a discussion or even paper airplane fodder. So anyway, let's teach our kids not to complain. Let's teach them to form an intelligent opinion about things, to be able to identify what things need to change, and then to offer solutions, and then to make sure that they know how to hunt down people's addresses and emails and Instagrams and Facebook accounts. Because they make it kind of tricky for us to find them, but they're there. And inside there, I did put some addresses and some emails and some Facebook accounts for us to help our kids draft things that we can share. But it's not about football. It's not about the Super Bowl halftime show. It's about when things come against you, how do you deal with that? How do you confront it positively so that you can affect change and not just be part of the problem? So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go back to cooking. I hope you guys have a great day and grab the freebie. Bye.